doing. Spanish power blackouts, well, not just Spain, Portugal, and depending on who you believe, it was off in all sorts of places. So we was talking to some people last night and they were saying it was off in Germany, it was off in France, it was off here, there and everywhere, but we do know it was certainly off here in and around Torrevieja and the areas. So yeah, all good fun. We our power actually come back on in the evening, well, just before midnight actually, about 11:45 the power come back on out here. We could see it on in the distance, so we were stood looking from the middle balcony around. You could see it further down the road, down towards the Marmaleur way, that sort of thing. You could obviously see the power was all back on there. And then literally just over the road from us where the football stadium is as well, you could see the power was back on over there. So yeah, it come on at all different times for all different people. So, but the most hilarious thing is this morning reading the internet and some of the people blaming from Putin to China, everybody's getting blamed from it. It's absolutely hilarious. I mean, last night we was very, very fortunate. It got to about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and I turned around to Sarah and said, "Come on, we'll shoot off out and go and have a wander around." And it was like a zombie apocalypse walking around the town last night because everyone was just staying indoors. But we got over into sort of Torrevieja, Florida area, and it was actually quite lively over there. There was people still sitting around drinking outside Polly's bar. There was people drinking. The Great Greek, believe it or not, the Great Greek was absolutely buzzing. So they'd gone all old school and pulled out all of the old like charcoal barbecues, and they were barbecuing, and it smelled absolutely bloody fantastic. You could smell them cooking away on the barbecues, doing all the like gyros and the souvlaki and all those kind of things. It smelled absolutely beautiful. And we was walking down towards, because I said, "Oh, come on, we'll go and get a beer down in Torrevieja, Florida." And Torrevieja was open. There was a couple of people sitting in there and eating, so we stuck around him. We know Vanessa, who runs the place, quite well. Lovely lady, and always recommend their food because it is great. And she basically turned around and said, "Look, we're going to be cooking for about another half hour, 40 minutes or so, purely because it's getting too dark in the kitchen." So their kitchen's right in the middle of the building. They've got no windows in the kitchen, so obviously it's pitch black. She said, "We've got gas and we can cook on gas, but we can't actually see what we're doing. So you'll have to excuse me for one moment because that's next door's motorbike just starting up." Always managed to time it perfectly so that you go live and the volume goes vroom, through the roof, and it really stinks as well as petrol. But hopefully you can still hear me over the noise next door. So as we were saying, we just went over to Vanessa's and Torrevieja Asia, and they do lovely Asian food in there. So they still managed to cook. We still had what we wanted. So we got fed and water to come back home, and then just it got dark. I mean, I'm hoping the power don't go off again because it's absolute murder. A second night of having to talk to the wife, it's going to absolutely kill me, trust me. Really not used to having to do that. Normally you just put the TV on or whatever. But like I say, this morning it's fantastic reading some of the people and some of the comments on Facebook. Recommend you go on and do it and have a look, particularly for people in this area, about World War III starting. This is cyber war, this is that, this is the other. It's absolutely hilarious, some of the comments, and just all I can say is, look, seriously, just do not believe everything that you read on the internet, because half of it is just pure PR puff and bullshit and stuff like that, and they're just, you know, sensationalise it, trying to get headlines. And I can guarantee it, there'll be people out there stomping around with their pistol grip and their cameras, giving it the big one and shouting about how the power's gone off and how it's bad news and it's this beginning of World War III. And you know, you can see it, you can see the videos coming. I'm waiting by this afternoon on Facebook. I guarantee it, there'll be a load of videos with people stomping around, you know, predicting the beginning of World War III and that kind of thing. But look guys, the power's back on, everyone's safe, nobody's hurt, hopefully. You know, obviously there was disruption to hospitals and things like that, so hopefully everyone will survive. They've hopefully got backup generators running and that kind of thing. We certainly managed through one night. I'm not sure I could have to do a second night, like I say, having to talk to the wife again. I mean, that's hard work, isn't it, let's be honest. But you know, hopefully everyone's all safe, everyone's got through it, and fingers crossed it don't happen again, but you never know. I mean, it's obviously something fairly major to take out most of Spain, France, Portugal and places like that, but fingers crossed guys. So anyway, going to leave you to it because we're going to go and get ourselves some breakfast sorted now, because I'm starving, and the weather's out, the sun's nice, so hopefully it'll all be good. going to leave you all to it. Enjoy the rest of your day. We're off over to Peace and Love from Emma Matt. Yep, no problem at all. You enjoy yourself today. We're off this afternoon. What are we doing this afternoon? We're off over to the Marina Bar this afternoon because they've got a live band on there about 2 o'clock-ish. So if you jack into the Marina Bar's Wi-Fi, local tip for you is the Marina Bar. You can go in there and you can use their Wi-Fi, and it's fantastic. You get about 100 meg connection. Particularly if you want to go live or do anything like that, get yourself into the Marina Bar and jack in and use their Wi-Fi. It's free to sign into. They're quite happy to let you do so. So go and give it a go. But also, like I say, today there's a live band. I'm not entirely sure who it is. I think it's a crowd called Two Shots, who we've seen before. Last time we was in there, went live and see them. They were really, really good. Thoroughly recommend going and see them. We've got ourselves a table booked, so we'll be in there from about 2 o'clock onwards. Oh, hang on, let me just go that one. Apparently, Paradise World has already got a video out saying there's a UFO crash somewhere and it's an alien invasion, just like I predicted. So I reckon by about 2 o'clock this afternoon it'll be full of it. But there we go. Leave you all to it, guys. Like I say, we're off now to go and get some breakfast. Enjoy your day. Have fun.